What's good, Taka gang? It's your boy Zoe, and I'm back with another video. And today, we don't have music first. We got this little. I seen a video. I seen like a short of it on the YouTube Shorts, and it was basically saying like the most glazed characters of all time. I seen an anime character on there, so I was like, I wonder who else he got on here. So yeah, that's pretty much why we're here. So yeah. Y'all see it, like goal or sub goal in the corner, that corner. 66 out of 75. Let's hit that. Let's hit that real soon, man. So if you watching this video and you new, subscribe. If you keep returning to this channel, subscribe. You might as well. But yeah, like the video up too. Hit the post notification bell. Yeah, let's get into this, man. The most glazed characters of all time. So I'm expecting it to not just be like anime characters. It's probably just all genres of fiction, I guess. So let's see what they're talking about, man.
Wait, what are those?
Oh no, those apple fritters were double glazed by mistake.
Double glazed. We'll take them.
No cap. Told you we're not making
In every single series, there's typically at least one character that the fans tend to like a lot and gravitate towards. However, it can happen to a point where people start to go overboard with their love for a character, and their praise for them starts to become suffocating. At this point, we ultimately stop using logic. This is a phenomenon known as glazing, and it tends to happen a lot in the anime community. However, there is nothing inherently wrong about glazing a character as long as it's only a couple people. The worst parts about glazing comes when a large majority of a character's fan base starts meat riding excessively, which essentially ruins all types of discourse around said character. Usually I try my best not to be a hater, but glazing is a special exception to that. So in today's video, we're gonna look at some of the characters that people hype up the most, why they do it, and why they should tone it down a bit. Also, shout out to this guy Epic Meme Lord 2258 because he suggested the idea and I thought it was a really good one. And like always, there will be anime spoilers but no manga spoilers. And the first character we'll be talking about is Itachi Uchiha. This guy's essentially the poster boy for glazed anime characters.
That is a fact. Itachi gets glazed a lot, bro. And I love Itachi. Like, I love Itachi. Itachi is literally right there. He's on my wall. Can y'all see that? Itachi's on my wall. I hope y'all can see it. Hold on, let me see. Y'all see him back there? Right here, where I'm putting the mouse at. That is Itachi right there. That's literally Itachi. So, like, I understand the Itachi glaze, but like, damn, he's not my favorite character in Naruto. My favorite character is Sasuke. It's Sasuke Uchiha, man. I got him on my wrist right now, bro. Like, I keep Sasuke on me, bro. But Itachi glaze is crazy. I mean, Kishimoto wrote him basically as Ninja Jesus, if we want to be honest with you, bro. Like, he wrote him as Ninja Jesus, so.
Ask any anime fan from the 2010s whose fan base meat rides the most and they'll say Itachi 9 times out of 10. For as long as Naruto Shippuden's been out, people have been praising this man like he's their firstborn child. And honestly, if there's a character to praise, Itachi is admittedly a good option.
Yeah,
he's easily one of the best written characters in Naruto as a whole and does the whole evil guy to good guy arc really well. When you first meet Itachi, it's clear that he's one of the biggest threats we've known at the time, and of course the main villain for Sasuke. All you know about him is that he killed the entire Uchiha clan and dipped. And to boot, he dogged Sasuke during their first reunion. Fast forward to Shippuden, and we learned the truth about his decisions and the reasons behind them. We learned that he was manipulated into ending the Uchiha clan, and even when we seen him seemingly hate his younger brother, we learned that he loved him so much and could never actually bring himself to end his life. It really pulls at the heartstrings at his death scene. And on a more serious note, in case any of y'all are doubting the impact of this character arc, someone actually deleted their own character build in real life because of Itachi's death. Couple this amazing twist with some cool abilities and you got yourself a fan favorite character. However, this combo proved to be a bit too potent because everyone and their grandmother has Itachi as their favorite character. I alluded to this earlier, but for like the past decade, Itachi has been the most glazed anime character. I don't even think it's close for real. It's even more impressive how many people glaze this man's very existence despite not having the most screen time. We all probably have at least one friend whose favorite Naruto character is Itachi. Someone watching this video probably has their favorite character as Itachi, and I guarantee you at least one person has this poster in their room as well. It's a part of the Glazer starter pack. Some glaze him so hard
And it was the exact photo. It was the exact photo, bro. There's no way this is real. There was literally the exact photo. It's that exact one. Yeah, maybe I am an Itachi glazer. Maybe I am. Who knows? Maybe I am.
that they even want Itachi as a brother.
Better, though.
Which in my opinion,
he did hold Sasuke though. Making him watch his whole clan die over 500,000 times is actually ridiculous.
doesn't seem like the best thing. So now that we got all the reasons for his glazing, we can talk about all the nonsense this guy's fans yap about, cause they be saying the wildest things ever. One of the main things being his potential. And low-key, before Megami, Itachi was one of the first potential men, but he just got cut out of the story early, which honestly is probably for the best. Imagine if Itachi had stayed alive and had a lot of feats against the top tiers in the verse. We'd actually never hear the end of it. And due to his lack of feats and pure headcanon, one of his fans' main talking points be like,
man, he had to get killed off because he was gonna be too strong.
Which we can't even really prove. He might have just gotten power crept anyways.
But Olama-sama, his hacks though, his genjutsu is too strong, it's overpowered.
Yeah, sure, I guess, but there are other people in the series with stronger genjutsu and hacks in general. He's not stopping no Biju bomb or anything like that unless he has a Susanoo active. And I know a lot of y'all be talking about the Yada mirror and the Totsuka blade, but that's not even an instant win if you just get speed blitzed. And plus, if he got to the stage of the Susanoo, his eyes were probably cooked anyways. He also don't got no Senjutsu or Sage mode either. But somehow, the Itachi fans saw Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu and thought Itachi was unstoppable. I've even heard that a healthy Itachi is beating a base Madara, which I don't even know how people thought that was a serious argument. Or sometimes they'll try to sneak him into the top 3 or top 2 strongest Uchiha of all time. Like he has actually done nothing to prove that he's over Obito.
The top 3 strongest Uchiha is Sasuke is number 1, Madara is number 2, and Obito is number 3. Itachi, you're 4, buddy. Sorry, pal.
Sasuke or Madara. Is he even the strongest member of the Akatsuki? Before y'all rank him in the top 3 strongest Uchiha, we gotta get Itachi past Pain first. Then we can see if he can even touch Obito. All of this overinflated strength that Itachi theoretically has stems from all the God his fans give him half the time. However, the next character in this video is a bit more justified with this overinflated strength, because the next person we're talking about is none other than Aizen.
Aizen is one of the greatest villains ever. In anime, he's literally one of the greatest villains ever. So like, he literally wrote the whole main character's whole life. Like he planned his whole life, bro. That's enough. Like that's enough glazing. You kind of have to glaze that. That deserves all the glaze ever. You planned the whole main character's life. You planned the whole story of Bleach at this point. Like you're the author. Like Kubo wasn't right, and it was Aizen.
Alright, before y'all start tweaking out, we all know that Aizen is a dope villain. He doesn't really have much of a backstory to him besides what we saw in the flashback arc. And even then, he's still just the same Aizen we know that was just scheming. In my opinion, the main draw to his character has to be his abilities and manipulation, and how well they work together. Not only is Aizen just dumb strong in terms of spiritual pressure, but he's also got a busted Zanpakuto that can manipulate the 5 senses of anyone who looks at it. And he's also dumb smart and has shown to be extremely calculated throughout the series. But I think the cherry on top for all of Aizen's glazers was when we saw the twist about Aizen planning all of Ichigo's battles. Literally all of them were planned. It's a mind crush for both Ichigo and the viewer, because the 200 something episodes you watched until this point were all planned by Aizen. However, we run into our first issue with Aizen glazers, the infamous all a part of my plan line, which has been used way too much by his fans. Aizen wins a poll, all a part of my plan. Aizen gets put up against freaking Superman, all a part of my plan. You get chased by a whole truck by your friend, all a part of my plan. Like we get it, we know he plans a lot. I guess Ichigo palming his face like a basketball was also part of his plan, or that one time that Aizen got his Kido broken with one hand and was left dumbfounded. Was that also a part of his plan? Y'all Aizen fans be glazing this man so much, and I think some of y'all have actually deluded yourselves into thinking he's the smartest in the verse.
Yeah, all that happened and he got jumped. Kisuke was not supposed to be there, bro. And he would have kept evolving. He's stronger than Ichigo. He's stronger than Ichigo. You know what? I'm an Aizen glazer. I don't care. He's my favorite character in all of Bleach, low key. Low key, Aizen is my favorite character. He's stronger than Ichigo. He's literally the strongest character, other than like Yuha. He's the strongest. It may be Ichibei, but other than that, Aizen literally has the most Ryatsu in the whole verse, bro. Like I don't know, most spiritual pressure, bro. They literally had him sealed up. They put him in. Oh my. Y'all know what they did to this man Aizen, bro? They did all of this just for him to be in a chair and still stronger than damn near everybody. Then he stood up. He got out the chair. He still had seals on him. He's still strong. He's strong enough to hang with Yuha and Ichigo. Ichigo at his prime, his strongest form. Bro, come on, dog. Aizen, come on, dog.
He stated himself that Urahara is smarter. I don't even want to talk about how much some people will drag his hacks to the point where you got him winning battles against like Dr. Manhattan. Like, we gotta calm down. Aizen is very strong, but he's not some god of all anime or something. My other problem with Aizen is that he's one of the best manipulators in fiction, which is not a problem whatsoever, until you realize that Aizen has created a bunch of new fans that only like manipulators. Which, if you like manipulating type characters for their impact on the plot, that's perfectly fine. It's the people who actually think they're Aizen in real life. These are the bots that gaslight their friends and boast how they're like 5 steps ahead of everyone. Broski, you're not playing 5D chess or some genius among geniuses. You wanna be a genius? Hit the books, bro. You are not on Aizen level thinking. Now let's move on to the next character. If you're enjoying the slander so far, subscribe to the channel. And I'm making this plug quick because the next character is a doozy.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything
His
online.
ass off me, man.
Don't spend another dime
I
on
like this
Amazon.
video so far though. I feel like I could make a video just like this with more glazed characters.
Oh gosh,
That
where do
better
I
not
even
be
start with
Levi.
this guy and his fans? Before y'all march into the comments and defend this man, let me just calm everyone down. I do like Shanks a lot,
Oh,
and
I
I
thought
think
it was
he's a
Levi.
fine character in One
Shanks.
Piece. I thought his strength was portrayed well at points, him being shown as a top 5-ish character in strength. But all of these thoughts were null and void once I saw something monstrous, a force I never even knew could exist in this world. This thing is known as YT Shanks. In case you're unfamiliar with who this monster is,
The problem with Shanks is he don't have that many feats. That's the only problem. We know he's strong based off like saying, off word of mouth pretty much. We know about Red Hair Shanks, bro. We know about him. But he don't have that many feats, bro. Like, his best feat just happened not that long ago. So like, and One Piece is in the thousands right now in the chapters, bro. So like, and I like Shanks too. I like Shanks. I fuck with Shanks. Shanks is one of my favorite characters. He's probably top 5 favorite character for me. My favorite character is Zoro. I feel like Zoro he might have more dick eaters than Shanks, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
YT Shanks is invincible and a multiversal threat. No matter what, he can't be beat. Apparently, he could beat a prime Whitebeard with no devil fruit with just his sword and Conqueror's Haki alone. But that's not even the worst of it, as there are people who...
Wait, I kind of agree with that though. Wait, let me go back. Whitebeard with no devil fruit. We know Shanks has the best Conqueror's Haki right now. Whitebeard also has Conqueror's Haki, and he's a sword. I'm taking Shanks on that one too. That's not that crazy to say, actually. That's not that crazy to say. Because if y'all think Shanks fought Mihawk. Mihawk is the world's greatest swordsman, right? So he lost to Mihawk, or we don't know who won really. They kind of like, I don't know. But Shanks is, or Mihawk is number 1. Shanks is number 2 if we gonna say that. But Shanks has better Conqueror's Haki, so we still don't know. Shanks has the best Conqueror's Haki in the verse. Whitebeard is not as good with his, whatever that, Yakubashi, whatever that sword thing is he got, as Shanks is with his sword. So like, I don't know, better Conqueror's Haki and better swordsmanship. They're probably comparable in speed. Yeah, I'm taking Shanks on this one.
But that's not even the worst
not
of
that
it, as
crazy.
there are people who genuinely think that Shanks can 1v...
Shanks, oh, he's not 1v3 in the Admirals though. That's not happening. No way. 1v1 each? Yeah. But 1v3 no.
Be the OG admirals. How do you
getting
get this
slapped.
from any scene in One Piece?
He's
So
getting
after
slapped.
seeing consistent nonsense like this, the hater inside of me just started to take control. I really did try my best to stop it, but I just couldn't help it. I had to accept who I was. I'm a true hater at heart. So let's get to it. Why on earth is Shanks so strong in his fans' eyes? Did I miss something? He's only in like 5 scenes or whatever, and he doesn't really fight anyone in the anime. Yet a lot of his fans just outright say he's the strongest in the verse, blindly. I guess the narrative is what pushes Shanks that high, but y'all are structuring it. This guy is dead tricking y'all into thinking he's strong. He used Wi-Fi hockey on some bum and made him run away, and this is what made y'all think he's top 1, and that's really all he's done. He hasn't done much else
That
in
is
the anime,
dope.
unless him blocking a Kainu was that impressive to y'all. Congrats, you are now a Jinbei level Yonko. And before y'all say that I'm being illogical, you should already know by now.
I don't actually use logic when I do these things. I don't care what I read. It's about the agenda.
We should also talk about his rival, or lack thereof, because Mihawk is clearing this guy after he lost an arm. My goal, Mihawk don't like wasting his time unless it's with real threats like Don Krieg. As we all know, Mihawk is the strongest swordsman, as his title suggests. Therefore, anyone else who uses a sword, aka a swordsman, is not stronger than Mihawk, meaning Zoro, Shiryu, Vista, and Shanks are all weaker than Mihawk. Shanks is not a hockey man and he doesn't have a secret hockey expansion that can level everything in sight. He's a swordsman that is weaker than Mihawk even if it's by a hair. And many Shanks fans will try to talk about him being 1 centimeter taller than Mihawk, therefore he's stronger. I wouldn't put it past Oda to do something like that, but still, if we're using height to try to cope for a character, it's time to let it go.
That's not true though, because literally in One Piece, they literally said if you have stronger hockey than somebody, then you will be able to beat them. Whether it don't matter if it's a devil fruit or if it's swordsmanship. If you have stronger hockey, you will be able to beat the person. So like, we clearly know Shanks has better hockey than Mihawk. It don't matter that Mihawk is a better swordsman, and they're comparable in speed. We don't like so like. I don't know if you can say that just because Mihawk is a better swordsman, like in swordsmanship. That don't mean that he's stronger than Shanks. Yeah, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Because Roger is literally going up against Whitebeard. Whitebeard he's the strongest ever to me. He got the hockey and the strongest devil fruit, right? He got Congress hockey, strongest devil fruit. Roger's going against him with a sword, no devil fruit, and hockey. Tell me how that makes sense if your hockey not stronger. It don't make sense, right? He should not be able to be clashing with Whitebeard if his hockey wasn't stronger than Whitebeard's, or at least the same amount. So, hey,
we could talk about how Blackbeard was giving this guy the beats before he even had a devil fruit. He gave Shanks the work so bad that he started crying and snitching to everyone in sight. From the Gorosei to Whitebeard, he was yapping about how Blackbeard's too scary. And after Whitebeard didn't want to hear all the yapping, Shanks decided to attack this old man with
Whitebeard need to handle his crew. Whitebeard not handling his niggas, bro. Whitebeard was being way too soft to his crew. He was being way too soft, calling everybody his sons. He knew Blackbeard was a snake. You should have handled that nigga. In the world of pirates, you should have handled that nigga. Whitebeard was being way too soft right then. Shanks was right. Like, he should have handled that nigga, bro.
Age 26 cancer and clashes with him using Conqueror's coded attacks? We now need sky splitting attacks for the elderly. And guess what? There's something else to mention as well. This clown was way too scared to go for the One Piece during the other Yonko's reign like Kaido and Big Mom, but so conveniently after Luffy and Buggy become Yonkos, he decides to go after the One Piece. I guess that's just a big coincidence. This guy is a Walmart Goldie Roger, a Mihawk victim, pre-Devil Fruit Blackbeard victim, a red-haired rodent, hockey merchant,
this nigga's just hating. This nigga's just hating. This nigga's just hating. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze Shanks, but this nigga is hating. This nigga is hating on Shanks. I ain't gonna lie. Cause Shanks is not my favorite character, but you gotta be like, think logical about this shit. Like, I already seen he's not thinking logical. He literally said it. But you gotta think logical about it, bro.
Caps at East
It don't make sense for Shanks also has the strongest crew, like all around strongest crew. Right now, at least we know. It don't make sense for Shanks to not be up there. Like, it don't make sense. If he wasn't stronger than Mihawk, or at least around the same level, it would not make sense for the story.
Beast level. Congrats, bro. Oh my gosh. Oda, if you can hear me, kill off Shanks in the next arc, and my life
is yours.
And if he gets the off-screen treatment, even better. I don't ever have to hear the Shanks glazers ever again. Even after the ranting and the agenda pushing, I still do like Shanks, but please stop glazing him so much. There are definitely more characters to talk about, like Toji, Goku, him, but that Shanks rant took a lot out of me. If y'all want a part 2 to this video, just tell me and I'll work on it. Hope y'all.
Nah, that's actually crazy. I can't rock with the last Shanks part. I want to see the comments if anybody defended Shanks in this other. Ain't nobody really defending Shanks. I see Gojo. See, I feel like everybody on here is justified in their glazing. But, yeah. Nah, they not saying nothing about Shanks, man. Gear 5 Luffy should be in part 2. Yes, Gear 5 Luffy should be in part 2. Gear 5 is definitely very overrated, but, yeah. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for the video, man. That kind of riled me up. Because I didn't like some of the takes. He obviously said he wasn't using no logic, so he just basically rambling about the shit. So he doing the same as us, bro. But yeah, I can't agree with the Shanks take. I agree with the Itachi and Aizen though. I agree with both of those. But everybody else is also justified in their glazing though. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the reaction, man. So, yeah, man. If you're new here, subscribe to the game, man. Talk a game. Join the crew. Hit the post notification bell. Like this video up, man. And comment down your takes below. If you agree with me or if you agree with him, comment it down below. If you fuck with the anime and shit. Yeah. Zochi, I'm out. Talk a game. We gone.